Hey guys, it's Adrienne. It's truly an honor to be here today. In this class, we're going to start really slow, but don't worry, we'll fire up the body and end with some recovery. As for props, bring anything to this practice that makes it more comfortable. I encourage you to bring a block if you have it. If you don't, that's okay. You can always use a water bottle or even a kettlebell. So I invite you to turn up the music and just move your body today so that at the end of class you feel strong and empowered. If you're listening to the playlist, go ahead and start it now and join me in child's pose. Take your knees as wide as you'd like. Maybe your big toes come together behind you and stretch the arms out in front of you. And just ease into the shape. Feel your spine long. Your shins and forearms heavy on the mat. Just let your hands rest, gently opening up the palms. Feel that connection of the forehead to the mat. Get nice and grounded here. As you settle in, begin to explore your breath. Deep inhale through the nose and exhale it out. Drawing the breath in through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale all the way to empty. Let's take two more together. Inhale, breathe deep into the lungs. And a little forceful exhale, let it all out. One more. Inhale, feel the side body and ribs expand. And exhale to empty. I want you just to stay here and breathe, taking a few more deep breaths. As you breathe, I want you to notice how you feel today. How's your energy level? What do you need from this practice? You can take things a little slower today, or you can really choose to challenge yourself. So honor where you're at and just have fun. So you can stay right here or walk your hands over to the right, feeling a little stretch through the left side of your body. Keep the breath strong. Walk your hands through center over to the left. Breathe. Feeling a stretch through the tops of the feet. Walk your hands back to center. Let's energize this pose. So press into your hands. Feel the elbows and forearms start to lift as you really ground down through the palms. Press into your finger pads. On your next inhale, let's rise. Tabletop pose, your hands and knees. Finding a strong foundation here. I want you just to explore some organic movement. So you might move through a few rounds of cat-cow with me. Rounding the spine as you exhale. Dropping the belly, lifting the hips on the inhale. Maybe you like to sway it a little bit from side to side. It doesn't matter so much about what it looks like. I just want it to feel good in your body. So take another few rounds of breath. Go ahead, close your eyes. Finding a neutral spine, lengthening the right leg back, moving through some hip mobility, taking your right knee out to the right, swinging it in, pulling it back. So I want you to find that big range of motion in your right hip. As you lift and open, squeeze your glute. If you want to challenge yourself, slow it down. Maybe you switch directions. Good. You've got one more. Nice. Lower the knee. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg back. Open it wide and extend. So my arms are still strong, keeping my shoulders level. And as I open up, finding that little squeeze through my glute at the top. You've got one more. Nice. Extend it back, drop the knee. We're going to find a hovering plank here, so keep your knees bent, curl the toes, lift the shins a few inches off the mat. You're looking down between the index fingers. Keep your spine and neck long. The crown of the head is reaching away from your heels. Can you stay for another 2 breaths? You're doing great. Just one more beat. Good. And then slowly float the hips up to the sky, down dog. If you need to widen your stance, go ahead, find it here. And then organic movement. Bending one knee and the other feels really good in my body today. Maybe you prefer stillness. Relax the head between the arms. If your low back or hamstrings are tight today, bend your knees. Make this practice work for you. Got another 2 breaths. Find a high plank, shoulders over the wrists. As you float forward, your legs are strong, so reach your heels back. You're pulling your core in front to back. Good, just another breath. Hips to the sky, down dog. Inhale, do your plank. Hips to the sky, down dog. Heart forward. Maybe this time you bend your knees, float the hips up, then lengthen the legs. Inhale forward. Bend your knees, lengthen. Let's take 2 more. Just find a flow, get lost in it. Hips to the sky, walking your hands to your feet, forward fold. Feet are hip width apart. Maybe taking opposite hand to opposite elbow. And find a sway. These don't have to be big movements. You can keep them really small. I want you connecting to your breath. Release, right hand down, bend the right knee, left arm up, stretch. I'm opening up my chest, lengthening the arm to the sky. Good, stay with me. Left hand down, switch. Bend the left knee, right arm up. Good. So notice what happens when you integrate the core strength. Pull it in. One more breath. Good. Right hand down. Let's walk forward to a plank. Hands at the top of the mat. If you want a little more challenge here, bring your feet together and hold. To modify, take the knees down on the mat. Good. You're here for 3. You're strong for 2. Good. How lightly can you step your feet to the top of the mat? Halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Twice more. Halfway lift. Forward fold. One more time. Halfway lift. Hands on the shins. Surrender. Let's come all the way up. Reach for the sky. Hands to the heart. Good. Reach up. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands down. Step back. Vinyasa. Hips to the sky. Down dog. So we're going to take a few more rounds of flow. As lightly as you can, feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come all the way up. Inhale. Hands to heart. Reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Hands down. Step back. Vinyasa. Good. Just know that you can always skip this part. Hips to the sky. Take a breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale the breath out. Feet travel to the top. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Keep the length as you fold. Inhale, reach up. Hands to heart. Arms to the sky. Exhale, surrender. Half lift. Set the palms. Vinyasa. Inhale. Hips to the sky. Breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. So choose to stay in down dog or meet me at the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Keep the strength in the legs. Lift all the way up. Hands to heart. Reach up. On your exhale, surrender. Half lift. Hands down. Take it back, vinyasa. So get lost in the flow, finding the marriage between the breath and the movement in the body. Lightly feet to the top. Breathe in, find space. Keep the length, fold. Reach up. This time, cactus the arms open. Reach up. Forward fold. Half lift. Hands down. Step back, chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Hips to the sky. Down dog. How about one more? Let's go. Feet together, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Rise up. Cactus the arms open. Reach to the sky. Forward fold. Half lift. Hands down. Step back. You can lower all the way down. Find your back bend. Hips to the sky, down dog. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe it out. Good. Keep your arms strong. How lightly can you take your feet to the top of the mat? Good. Halfway lift. Surrender. Left foot steps back, high lunge. Use the inhale to lift up, come all the way up. Good. So pressing into the feet, the back heel is lifted. This should already be a little bit of a challenge. On your exhale, make fists, pull your elbows down and back. Inhale to lift up, elbows down and back. Use the breath. Inhale to reach up, powerful exhale. One more. Inhale, pull it back. Reach the arms up. Hands to the heart, warrior three. Float the left leg to the sky. So I'm doing my best to keep my hips level, my heart forward. Stay with that strong breath. Top of the mat, feet together, chair pose, arms up. On your exhale, float the arms back. Inhale to lift up, arms back. We're gonna make this a little more challenging. Inhale to lift up, arms back, float the heels up. Heels down, arms up. Heels up, arms back. Good. Again, lift up. Reach back, hold. Lift your heels, tops of the feet forward. Stay for 5. I know that's not what you want to hear. For 3, 2, heels down, forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands down, vinyasa. Inhale, hips to the sky, down dog. Breathe in through the nose. Take a long breath out. Feet to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Right foot steps back. Find your lunge. So my feet are grounded. My inner thighs are pulling close towards the midline, and I'm squeezing my right glute. Keep the strength in the legs. On the exhale, pull your elbows down and back. Core has to be strong. Lift up, pull down and back. Twice more. Inhale, strong exhale. One more time. Lift up, pull down and back. Hold. Good. Hands to the chest. Warrior three. If it takes a few steps to get here, that's okay. Square the hips, right leg back. Both legs are equally strong. Use your breath. You're powerful. Feet together, top of the mat, chair, arms up. Float the arms back. Reach up. As your arms float back, lift the heels. Heels down, lift up. Arms back. Just isolating the lower body. Finding that lift. It's getting challenging. Lift up. This time we hold. So squeeze the shoulder blades towards the spine. Lift the heels, tops of the feet forward, but sink your hips back. For 3. Stay with me. For 2. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift. Hands down. Vinyasa. Can you smooth out the transition between the postures? Breath in through the nose. And exhale it out. Right foot steps forward, high lunge. Lift up, arms to the sky. Pull your elbows down and back. Lift up. Warrior 3. Left leg to the sky. Flex your toes. Notice how it changes the pose. Feet together, chair, arms up. Arms back, lift your heels. Heels down, arms up. Reach back. Good, one more time, lift up. I know your legs are tired, stay with me. Hold. One more breath. Heels down, forward fold. Half lift. Hands down, high to low plank. Lift up. Down dog. Left foot steps forward, find your lunge. Inhale lifts the body up. Pull your elbows down and back. Lift up. Drive down and back. Arms up. Warrior 3. Focus. You're balanced, you're strong. It's okay if you fall out of the pose. It's not what it's about. Feet together, chair pose. Arms up. Reach back, lift your heels. You got that twice more. Inhale. Reach back. One more time, heels down. Here we go. Find your lift. Lift onto your toes. Sink your hips. Squeeze the shoulder blades close. One more breath. Heels down, forward fold. Half lift. Set the palms. Vinyasa. So you can hear I'm pretty breathless already. That's good. That means that you're working hard. Down dog, right leg to the sky. Knee to the nose. Inhale, lift. Knee to the nose. One more time, lift up. Knee to the nose. Step through warrior 1. So the difference here between warrior 1 and high lunge, my back heel is down. I'm still squaring off the chest to the front of my mat. And just let your jaw and your face relax. You're upright, bending into your front knee. You're going to open this up, warrior 2. Reach your arms wide. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And just enjoy this. Be here and breathe. Let's reverse. Inhale to reach back. Right elbow, right thigh. Let's reverse. Inhale to reach back. Elbow to thigh. One more time. Reverse. Exhale, elbow to thigh, side angle. We hold here. If it feels better to take the gaze down towards the right big toe, I want you to go there. You're ripping the mat apart between your feet, and you're opening up your hips. Finding a little twist in the upper body as you roll the left shoulder back. 2 more beats. How do you feel? What's going through your mind? How do you react when you're challenged? Good. Let's rise, warrior 2. Lengthen the front leg, walk it in. We're going to take horse pose. Sink your hips. Drop it nice and low. Reach your arms out. Pull your elbows back. Inhale to reach forward. Stay low, drive your elbows back just like we did earlier. Lengthen and pull. Good. So you're working your back side body. As you squeeze your elbows back, you're also working your legs. So stay strong. Breathe with me. Reach forward. Pull back. One more time. Reach forward. pull back, squeeze. Hold here, just don't hold your breath. Just another 2 breaths. Like I said, get lost in the music. Have fun with it today. Good. Inhale to lift up. Warrior 2, extend, open wide. You're going to lengthen your front leg. Triangle. Right hand down, left arm up. This is a really great place to use a block underneath your right hand, or just use the support of your right leg. Your left arm stretching up to the sky, and I'm finding rotation in the upper body. Maybe the gaze turns up to the sky. Good. 2 breaths. So finding some longer holds, some of these transitions. Left hand on the left hip, half moon. Step up and balance on the right leg, left leg to the sky. So if balance is an issue today, I encourage you to take your eyes down to the floor. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can start to turn your gaze to the left. Good. Keep lifting your left leg. 1 more breath. Top of the mat, feet together, chair pose. Sink the hips. Eagle. Left leg on top of the right. Add your arms. Left elbow underneath the right. You can bring the palms together in front of you. If that's not working today, just catch opposite shoulder. Sit nice and deep. Good. Just a few breaths. Find something out in front of you and focus your gaze. Just 1 more beat. Maybe you keep the arms. Warrior 3. Left leg reaches back. Your heart is lengthening forward. Your right leg's going to hate me. We're going to take this into half moon. Right hand down. Left arm up. Breathe. I know you're tired, but give yourself a little more power by digging into your breath. Stay. For 3, 2. Awesome. Big step back. Warrior 2. Land as softly as you can. I encourage you to close your eyes. Little pulse here. Just breathe. What's coming up for you here? Just let yourself be calm. Reverse inhale to reach back. Hands frame the right foot, back knee to the mat. Walking your right foot to the right. So coming into a little bit of a hip opener here. This is our active recovery. So you can slide it around a little bit if that feels good. If you're working on mobility, you can come on to your forearms. Continue to move, or you can be still. So another option, you can take this into a twist. Forearms down might be a little challenging today. So left palm on the mat, right hand on the inner right leg. Roll to the knife edge of the right foot. And just breathe. You can bend the back knee, reach for your foot, and gently twist open. This is a great stretch for your quad. Good. Just another breath. Release. Half splits. Right leg lengthens out. Let's give some attention to our hamstrings and low back. So gently pull the heart forward as you surrender over the right side. So you're still using some strength here. You're active, you're breathing. Just let things fall into place. Bend the front knee, find a plank, hold. Right hand centers on the mat, side plank, lift it up. So energize your right side, lifting your hips. Maybe you float the top leg. If you practice Wild Thing, you're welcome to move into it, reaching the left arm forward. It's a back bend. Just another breath. So option here to take this into down dog or move through a flow. Lift up. That's where we'll meet. Hips to the sky, hands shoulder width apart. Relax the head between the arms. Take a breath in through the nose. Stay here as you exhale. Left leg to the sky, knee to the nose. Reach back, knee to the nose. Inhale, expand, contract, pull it in. Warrior one. Right heel to the mat. My feet are sinking into the earth. My arms are lifting up. Maybe rolling the left shoulder back just a touch. Good. Let's open it up. Warrior two. Reach your arms wide. Sink in. Let's reverse. Inhale. Left elbow, left thigh. Twice more. Reverse. Elbow to thigh. One more. Elbow to thigh, hold. So you're holding the shape, but you're still breathing. And just know over time, you might sink a little bit deeper into the pose. Find a place that you can breathe with ease. Let go of the struggle and just be alive in this pose. 2 more breaths. Warrior two, come up. Let's straighten the left leg, walk the foot in. We've got another horse pose. This time, you can shift your weight side to side. Just make sure that your toes are pointing in the same direction as your knees. Perfect. And then find center. Sink the hips. This time we'll inhale, reach the arms up. Cactus the arms open. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the chest. Good. Keep opening the hips. Lifting up. Cactusing the arms. Inhale to lift. Hands to the heart. This time, squeeze the elbows behind you. Inhale, lengthen the arms forward. How are your legs? Pull it back. 3 more. Inhale. Pull it back. Inhale. Squeeze. 1 more time. Pull it back. Hold. For 3. You're doing great. For 2. Good. Lift up. Let's find triangle pose. Turn your left toes forward. Right foot walks in a little bit. Reach forward through the left arm. So your spine is lengthening out of the pelvis. My tailbone is pointing towards the back heel. And I'm opening my arms. Breathe. You're strong. Finding that rotation through the torso, so gently press the hips forward. Right shoulder leans back, so it's just a subtle adjustment. And you'll take your right hand on your right hip for half moon. Look towards your left big toe. Step up. Maybe use your block here underneath the left hand. If you're looking for a little more challenge today, you've got options. You can bring the left thumb to the chest or take your gaze to the right. Lift up and breathe. 2 more breaths. Good. Last beat. So amazing. Feet together, top of the mat, chair pose. Reach your arms up. How are you feeling? You're doing a great job. This is not easy work, but we're here together, energizing our body, getting empowered. Eagle, standing on the left leg, right arm underneath. Sit nice and deep. I want your legs to burn here. That's how we grow. We challenge ourselves, we get stronger, overcoming our obstacles. Unwind, warrior 3. Maybe you keep the arms. If not, you can open your arms like wings. Nice. Keep your core strong. Half moon again. Your left leg should be on fire. You're here. 3, Lift the right leg a little higher. For 2, how lightly can you transition to warrior 2? Step back, 2 feet on the mat, wide stance. Extend your arms away from the body. I encourage you to close your eyes. 3 breaths. Two beats. Let's reverse because it feels good. Reach the left arm back. Hands from the left foot. Spin the back heel up and drop the right knee. Getting into our hips. Walking your left foot wide. So just remember, you can move it around here. Let it be organic. We're just exploring our body. Clearing our mind. Maybe you're taking this into a twist. That quad stretch is available. You can always use a strap around your foot. It's okay if you can't touch your foot today. Again, that's not what this is about. It's about moving your body and just feeling good, clearing the mind. A fresh start. Unwind half splits. Left leg extends, reaching your heart forward. Again, you've got some active muscles here. Surrendering in, looking to open up the hamstring and your low back. Can you take one more slow breath in and out through the nose, just like that. Bend the left knee, find plank, side plank, left palm lands, right arm lifts up. So notice how I'm lifting my hip, my legs are fired up. You're welcome to take this into wild thing, a back bend. Breathe. Another breath. Release, option to flow. This is your last option to move your body back into down dog. Settle the upper body towards the legs. Just another breath. Getting back into the hips, half pigeon. You can extend the right leg to the sky. You might bend the knee and open the hip to start. This feels really good in my body today, so I encourage you just to find whatever works for you. And then eventually you'll bring your right knee towards the right wrist. Left leg is long. So if you know you're looking for a little more space here, you can walk the left knee back. Also, your right shin can be pretty close to parallel with the top edge of your mat. That's going to definitely intensify this pose. I want you to find a place where you can settle in and breathe. So if it's a little too intense, that's your cue to back off. Drop the weight of your head. Just a couple deep breaths. These are the moments in class that can challenge us the most, where we're asked to be still and listen to our thoughts. Observe your breath and quiet the mind. Make your way back into down dog. Maybe you explore three-legged dog on the left side. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Stretch out the toes, the ankle. Bring the knee close to the left wrist. Stay upright for as long as you'd like. And then settle in. Your breath is still strong. You're present, you're in the moment. Just go with the flow. Just 3 more breaths. And then you'll carefully find your way to your back. Take your time, there's no rush. Bring your knees towards the chest. A gentle rock from side to side. Soles of the feet to the mat. Let's take a back bend. Arms alongside, press into the feet. And slowly drive your hips up to the sky. You can lace your hands underneath. A little more space. Breathe into the front side. Release, come all the way down. You'll take your feet wide on the mat and gently swish your knees from right to left. This can be really small movement, or you can find a big range of motion, whatever serves you. Next time you drop your knees to the right, I want you to hold. It's okay if your knees don't come all the way down. Just feel the stretch in your body. Maybe your right ankle rests on your outer left knee. Getting into the outer hip, your IT band, giving it a little space. Smooth out your breath. Release. Back through center. Let's knock the knees together. Your feet are wide. Just using the support of your body. And then rock your knees right to left again. So your feet are mat width. If you need to go wider, you can. The next time you drop your knees to the left, hold. And take the ankle to the outer right knee. So finding a nice stretch through your right side. Maybe even feeling this into your left side. Just do your best to relax your upper body and just breathe. Release, come back to center. Maybe it feels amazing to knock the knees together one more time. And as you breathe, just feel everything start to settle in the body. Slowing down your breath, your heart rate. Stay present in your thoughts. Bring the soles of the feet together. Open your knees wide. Maybe taking one hand to the chest, the other to your belly. And just notice the feedback that your body is giving you. Your heart beating in your chest, the rise and the fall of your lungs. Having gratitude for this moment, for this strong and healthy body. You can stay in this shape or extend your legs and open your arms for Shavasana. Giving yourself a few moments in stillness, in solitude. Give yourself a little reset. I invite you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need today. This stillness and quiet is so healing and nourishing for our body and our overall well-being. It was truly an honor to practice with you today, and I can't wait to join you again on the mat. Until next time, namaste.